Good morning, readers. This week for Respond to Reading, we are going to keep practicing our target skill of inferring. But instead of with a story, we're going to use photos that include some really wild weather to go with our big question. So you'll need the baggie of photos, you'll need the inferring sentence frames, and you'll need the bucket of erasers and markers. If you have some extra time at the end, you will also need your reach book from your desk. Your first step is to grab an inferring mat, and you can write right on those with one of these markers. After you choose a photo, this is the one I choose, you're going to complete the inference. So for example, let's see, looking at this photo, I can infer that the weather is warm. I can infer that the weather is warm because I see people in swimsuits and I know that people wear swimsuits when it's warm outside. So if I read it to myself to make sure that it makes sense, my inference is I can infer that the weather is warm because I see people in swimsuits and I know that people wear swimsuits when it's warm outside. Make sure that it makes sense with your wild weather photo. To further this, to make it a little bit spicier, if you want to, you can upload a picture to your Seesaw account so I can see your hard work and mom and dad can see it as well. And if you take a picture, make sure it looks just like this with the complete inference frame and also the picture so we know what picture you chose to look at. Or you can take a video, kind of like I am right now, and record yourself saying your inference out loud. If you finish with one, what could you do? You guessed it, choose another photo. There's 8 different pictures you could choose. So definitely pick another one to see what you can infer from those wild weather photos. If you get done with inferring and you are all inferenced out, you can switch over to your orange reach book, and there are 2 poems. You can do this by yourself or with a group. You can find page 72. And on page 72, you will see a poem called Wind. And actually, if you look right here, it tells you the tune of this song. So it's a poem, but you could also sing it if you wanted to work on your flow a little bit with your reading. A second poem, so that's the first poem on page 72. The second poem, you can look on page 104, and this poem is called Watching the Weather. And it also has a song to go with it if you wanted to sing it instead. So you can do that by yourself or with a partner, but make sure you do your inferencing with the photos first. All right, readers, good luck. Have fun.